Up people, so we're back with another video. Hope you all been staying safe and staying free and having a good week enjoying that content. Now this one that I'm bringing to you all today is all about bullies inside a prison, so let's get into it. So if you think that there isn't bullies inside the prison, then think again. Prison can be like a community center and schools, and what I mean by that is if you've went to school, as I'm sure you have, or you've went to your local community center, and if you're watching me, then 9 out of 10 you have, because you're a real one, right? Then you have seen that one bully that bullies. Now when you go to prison, there will be one or two bullies inside of that prison. Now, when it comes to bullies inside a prison, it's just like on the outside in schools and community centers. You need to stand up for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're able to fight or not. Just more of the point of view, not standing up for yourself, is to why more time you might just get bullied inside a prison is because you're not speaking up, you're not verbal enough, and people would just seem to walk all over you and go, okay, cool, he's just a walk all over. So that's why people know who they can and can't do it to inside a prison. Now, when I was locked up inside of my category A prison, there was this one celly next door to me, my neighbor, and I had to, stand up for him. Not that I had to, but it was the right thing for myself that I thought it was, as this bully knew who he could do that to. And that's exactly what I said. I was like, brother, you could never try that on me. You know who you're doing that to and who you cannot do that to. And as they said, hey, it ain't got nothing to do if you stay out of it. But more to the point, I've never been bullied in a day in my life living in the streets of Southeast London, and I went to 2 prisons that I didn't know anyone in, and I certainly wasn't going to be bullied then. Now, one thing that I've learned growing up throughout my whole life is that you have to stand up for yourself. And as soon as when people see the weakness of you of not standing up for yourself, you will find that you will have a very hard time inside a prison. So don't be thinking, if you do end up going to prison in a situation, whatever, why you end up going, to be thinking that you might not be holding pressure. Now, prison is just like, for the way I can put it, for animals that come from the cancer estates like myself. I class myself an animal from a jungle, so I call it. So if you go into prison, just know it's a jungle and it's a pecking order with a load of animals inside of there. And just know it doesn't matter. You don't have to be the lion and run the whole thing. You just have to be verbal enough to let a man know, like, yo, I'm not going to put up for that. Now, inside of my second prison, this goes to show, as I had a celly and his uncle was quite a well-known gangster, and this dude, he knew him, and he was just testing my celly and myself to see what we would do. So he was about 6'2", came strolling in. Hey, what you two got for me? Me and my cellies looked at each other and jumped straight out of our chairs, playing PlayStation. And he's gone, nah, I'm joking, man. What you lot saying though? Yeah, I just come in and he started smoking on his vape pen. And that goes to show, as when he left the cell and I was speaking to my celly, he's like, this guy is a clown. Like, man knows him on the outside from my uncle. He knows my uncle. He's just a bully. And as you see, he will go about on the wing, walking into people's cell, going, what you got for me? And just seeing what you would do. So that is one of many of forms inside a prison. To when they ask me, yo, TLT, can you do a video of getting tested? That is one way of many of ways how you get tested inside a prison. People will walk inside of your cell, see what you've got, and if they want it and they don't have it, and you're not a person to stand up for yourself, or you're not known, then people will go for it. As when I was locked up inside of my second prison, I was the second prisoner out of the whole wing of 200 people that actually had a PlayStation 2. And that goes to show that, in order to have nice, valuable things inside a prison, you have to be known, or in some shape or form respected, to a point of where if you go and jump in the showers and your cell door isn't locked because no one has keys for their cell door, then a man will walk inside your cell, take your PlayStation, take your your games, your smoke pens, whatever it is. So just know, prison is no joke, and you need to stand up to bullies. I can't stand bullies myself. I was always a person that seen a bully and got onto the bully. I like to bully the bully because I don't like bullies. They know who they can do it to, and that's true life talk. So I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Do drop a comment on your thoughts on this video. Do stay safe, people, and stay free.